Hey guys, Tyler Bernadyn here with Remax and the Fitzpatrick Team. Today I'm going to take you inside a day in my life. A normal day usually starts out pretty common. I wake up, I take my dogs out, have a shower, make a cup of coffee, sit down at my desk to figure out how my day is going to pan out. The only two things that are really certain when working in real estate is that no 2 days are ever going to be the same, and that a standard 9 to 5 daily schedule doesn't really exist in this industry. One day you could be driving all over Rhode Island to show homes to buyers or to assess pricing for a new listing. And the next day, you might not leave the office so that you can prospect or take care of some back-end paperwork. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m., we have a team meeting here at our office on Memorial Boulevard. It's great because I get to see everybody that I work with under one roof. We sit down, we talk about things that are upcoming. We go through our escrows, just to make sure that everybody's updated on those properties, any new potential listings that might be coming to market, and just make sure that the whole team is on the same page. Relationships are really the biggest pillar that I base my business model on. At the end of the day, it's more about the people that I work with than it's the properties that we visit. And that's what I love most about what I do. And there's been nothing more rewarding than helping others succeed. As a real estate professional, we're passionate about improving people's lives through the tool of property ownership. But at the end of the day, that's all it really is, a tool. When I say people over property, I mean that. And I believe that a relationship forged is more important than a building, a window, or a boiler. And yes, even a profit. One of the events on my schedule today was checking in on my renovation project for the house that I purchased this past year. Today we have Santoro's Oil and the Gas Doctor installing a new high efficiency boiler that's going to replace the old oil boiler that I had when I purchased the home. I bought this house in October of 2020, and I recently purchased the house next door in June of 2021. It's obviously a pretty unique property because it does have a shared wall. This mansard was built in 1880, and we're doing 2 phases of renovation. The first one we've already pretty much taken care of. Brian Stout at BRS was my contractor. We did a full interior renovation, new kitchen, new bathrooms, new molding, finished floors. And phase 2 will take place in the spring when we really start attacking the exterior and updating that. So it's been fun, it's been keeping me busy. I have friends renting there now, so it's nice, we have nice camaraderie. It's like a big dorm room over here, being back in college again. One of my favorite places for lunch is Poor Judgment. It's located a quarter of a mile down the road from my house. The staff's always friendly, the food is always consistent, and it's just a fun, cool place to hang out and grab a quick bite to eat in the middle of the day. I come from a hospitality background, which is really kind of the core of what Newport is built around. Being able to bartend and work with the public for over 10 years in places like Midtown Oyster Bar and Caleb and Broad really gave me an opportunity to meet a ton of different people in the community from all different walks of life and backgrounds. And it's been a great pipeline for how I built my business and how I met new clients. I'm still very actively involved in the hospitality community and bartend from time to time. Contribute for What's Up New, trying to highlight local bars and restaurants whenever possible, and stop in to support these establishments as well. No kids or family for me just yet, but Red and Bella, my 2 pit bull rescues, are basically kids of mine. I got Bella when I was in college at Providence. She's 12 years old and blind, so it takes a little bit more time to get her up and moving during the day. And Red is a 2-year-old rescue that I brought home from St. John. Bella keeps Red in line, and Red keeps Bella young, so it's a nice relationship that they have, and he certainly has a lot of energy, which is why we're going to bring him down to the graveyard, let him run around for a bit and get some of that energy out. As we approach the end of the year and the holiday season, one of the biggest things that I like to look back and reflect on is how I can help and how I can give back. A goal that I set for myself this year was to donate 1 toy for every house sold or every client that I helped this year. We're going to head to Walmart and pick out some toys, and we're going to donate them to a wonderful local nonprofit organization located here in Newport, Rhode Island, the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Community Center. Another thing that I really tried to submerge myself in, other than the community, is where we live. I think often we take it for granted that we live in such a beautiful seaside town. It's very important to me that, I remember not to take this place for granted and what a beautiful city we live in. Thanks for tagging along with me today, guys. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Like I said, no 2 days are ever the same, so we're finishing up today at the office, following up on some emails and scheduling some showings for tomorrow. If you liked what you saw today and are interested in subscribing to our YouTube channel, click on the Fitzpatrick Team here. We have a ton of good content on there, and you can see some other agents on my team and what they do and how they spend their days. Hope to see you soon.